Hey, what's up? 3 minutes from the 25360, it's LUVVA J. I'm here at the world famous Hawks Prairie restaurant in Hawks Prairie section of Olympia, Washington, and I'm here with a legend who you should know. If you don't know, check him out. My man DJ T, Native America's #1 DJ. It's the morning after the KRS-One visit to Olympia. We're gonna get his take on the show. How was it? And his beautiful sister is here with us too.
There she is. All right, T, how was the show, man? You got to see the teacher, the blast master. What was? Give us the rundown. What did it mean to you?
Very legendary, for one. For two, last time I seen him was on tour when he was in the Oakland Coliseum. You know, there was probably about 10,000 of us. So this was a very up close and personal look at him. You know, not only that, you know, got to meet the man, get a signature on my Criminal Minded album. Very good person, very nice person. I'm glad to have supported him all these years. You know, from his contract with Jive to his independent releases. Very legendary. Did his thing. Very nice person. Very respectable. Much love to Chris Parker.
All right. Talk about, real quickly, talk about his stage show and how has it changed. I mean, he still is very energetic and spiced up on stage. Like, talk about that.
Well, it's, you know, way back in the days, he had this big momentum going in, this big record contract, and of course they want to make it look bigger than it is. So, you know, when I first seen him, he had D-Nice, he had Miss Melody, DJ Kenny Parker, Mick Boo was on stage with him. He had the whole BDP posse. You know, there's about 10, 12 of them on stage. You could barely even tell which one was him from where I was sitting. You know, we're kind of like, you know, wish we had binoculars.
Right.
But, you know, right here is him live on stage. Of course, DJ LUVVA J held down the wheels of steel for him.
Hey.
You know, that's big. You know, much love. I would rather have that been me, but you know. You know, if someone's going to do it, someone's got to do it the right way. I'm glad it was LUVVA J. You know
oh man, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now I know you came all the way from Idaho.
Oh yeah.
From LUVVA.
Definitely. Well, one of the things with that too is my sister's known all these years. Boogie Down Productions, one of my favorites. Criminal Minded, it gets no better than that with me. By All Means Necessary, you know, every single album released, you know, she was right there. And as soon as she found out that, you know, they were going to be here, she didn't even care about ticket price, didn't care about us having to drive 6 hours, didn't care about, you know, how much is it going to cost. We're there. That was it. You know, within like 3 seconds of me posting it on Facebook that I wanted to go. We're there. So, you know, here we are, definitely.
Now you're also a radio legend, and people don't appreciate that status or I think that description yet, because I don't think they know. You know, a lot of people don't know about what we did with hip-hop radio, but especially representing Native people, man. Talk about what that means to be an independent radio producer and host, and what it means to be Native doing that as well in hip-hop.
Well, it's always great to represent for our Native folks. You know, you catch a young Native cat trying to get his grind on, trying to get his rap on, his promotion on, whatever it might be, his DJ on. You know, you want to extend that hand, let them know, hey, we're you know, not very many of us, but, you know, that ought to just drive you a little more. They see that, you know, what I've done, and a lot of people respect that. You know, first Native rapper ever, you know, first, you know, next first DJ, you know, first competition DJ on a major level to go in and just take it from the forefront, of course, from the Godfathers such as Cool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, my inspirations, DJ Cash Money, DJ Code Money, you know, all the greats from the Philly area, DJ Too Tough, of course. A lot of people leave him out. Boom, that's the dude right there.
Yeah.
Got to talk to him personally once before, and so that was a big honor for me. The whole Native thing and being independent with it is nice because, you know, you don't get pressure to play, you know, all the stuff that's on the radio that's watered down. You know, we could take it to the old school, we could educate you, let you know where it came from, as well as shed light on up and coming artists that will get played basically nowhere else.
Right.
You know, in some cases, you know, that's kind of sad to say, but, you know, we push our own crews. Of course, you know, a lot of crews I'm down with, One Shot Productions, down with Northern Stars. Of course, I'm down with you know, the whole LUVVA J movement. Whatever he does, I try to always back him up as well. It's a thing. You know, it's a family. It's like KRS-One put it last night. You know, you put yourself in a position. You know, you don't wait to get put on. You gotta, you know, with natives especially, you gotta create your own lane.
Well, okay. Usually these are shorter interviews, but this is going to be a little longer than 3 minutes because I want to ask you, you're one of the mixtape innovators and kings, you know, just because, you know, maybe everybody doesn't know. but you've been doing it since the 90s, early, 90s, especially the mid-90s. I met you selling mixtapes in my dorm room at Washington State University my freshman year in 1995. So talk briefly, if you can, touch on the mixtape game and how that's changed.
Okay,
and when are you gonna push your mixtapes out,
yeah,
man?
definitely.
I still got Keeping It Rez and old school nights.
Yeah, definitely. Well, with the mixtape game, it definitely changed. It became major. Record companies saw, hey, these DJs got taste, these DJs got flavor. What they're gonna put on their mixtape, let's make an album of that. And so it went from a dude like me standing in front of the dorms at Wazoo, U of I, LCSC selling them, to cats like DJ Clue, DJ Who Kid running with it, obviously doing their thing. And I ain't mad at that at all. That's great. That's fine and dandy. It was a big move for hip hop. But DJ Clue also ran with that title, the first ever to be on CD. And as I recollect, I was already 2 CDs deep by the time he was even on CD. So, and I had to hand dub those myself. I had to sit there and encode the track, and we didn't have all the computer technology that there is today. So that's what it was. I ran the CD through a mixer, and I encoded the tracks personally. And so when I was asking for $20, that was nothing compared to the time I was already putting in it. And the way the game's changed is, we used to be able to break new artists and all this other stuff. Now no one's really trying to look at your tape unless you got some major cats on there or some exclusive musics or some disses. A lot of people, the mixtape game is kind of like the hip hop game. It's all different flavors. Do you like beef? Do you like East? Do you like West? Do you like old school? Do you like breakbeat? Do you like just rhymes? Do you like instrumental albums? Do you like, it's a whole genre broke down. Kind of like, with hip hop, we got Dirty South. Still got Miami bass in the game, going heavy. Still got gangster rap. We still got West Coast. We still got East Coast. We got all our brothers north of us in Canada doing their thing as well.
Okay. Any final words?
Anybody in the hip hop, man. As long as it's in your heart, man, no one can tell you anything.
Where can they find you online, T?
Well, basically, I just quit my radio show. It wasn't due to anything bad, no beef, nothing like that. But right now, I just put mixes up on my page on Facebook.com/DJTEE208.
Okay.
I get a mix, or I get, we catch feelings in hip hop. That's on there too. Like a, big shout to Jose for posting the Heavy D thing. I knew nothing about it. I try to stay offline as much as possible. But when I do get on and I see stuff like that, of course I comment on it. Of course I blog about it. Rest in peace to the man as well. He made me really what I am today. Big inspiration. Not just for big men in general, but as far as hip hop goes, he just showed that as long as you stay positive, as long as you believe, and you got a strong team to back you up, people that believe in you as well, see the same vision, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, T.
Word up.
Alright, that's my man DJ T, hip-hop scholar. You gotta ask questions if you wanna tap into the brilliance of people. So this is the longest ever, 3 minutes from the 25360, and it was worth every second. My man DJ T, legend. Check him out online. Find him somewhere. He's one of the essential people in hip-hop scholar. Peace and love.